Hey guys, Beast Mode here, and today I'm bringing you a video on how to jailbreak iOS 8.4. So this is a Windows installation. The Mac version for it recently came out, but it's very buggy, so I would hold off just a little bit on that. But if you are doing it for Windows, sadly it's a little more complicated, but it's not too hard. So I'm going to put a link to this website in the description, but if you just want to go to search it up, just search up how to jailbreak iOS 8.4 untethered. Then you're going to want to scroll all the way to the bottom for me and go to besttechinfo.com. It's going to show up. It's going to say Mac or PC for all models. I'll have another video tutorial, but mine is much faster. And it shows a lot of stuff, what you need to do, things like that. I'll put a link to this. So what you're going to want to start off by doing is, first of all, making sure your iPhone or whatever device you're using is at iOS 8.4. So to do that, I don't have my phone with me, but you're just going to go to, on your iPhone or whatever device, you're just going to go to Settings, and then you're going to go to General, then About, and it should show the version for it. But what you're going to want to do is, if it's not on 8.4, you're going to want to go into iTunes, do a software update from iTunes. Make sure it's not from your phone. It has to be from iTunes. So make a backup, and once it's done, come back to here. Okay, so what you're going to need if you're on a Windows is you're going to need three things. You're going to need the TaiG download for Windows, the iTunes download, and it must be either 32 or 64. I tried one of them, and the jailbreak was not successful. Nothing happened to the device. It just didn't get jailbroken, which is very good. So I just used the other bit, and it worked perfectly fine. So try maybe the 32 if you don't know which one it is, and if it doesn't work, try the other one. So here's the TaiG. It should come up on a page like this. I've already downloaded it, so I don't need to click it. Then you have the, let's just do the 32-bit. Well, actually, I'm using the 64-bit, so let's click on that one. It immediately put a download to it. I'm not going to download it because I already have. And then you have the 8.4 IPSW, which is the firmware. So this part, what you're going to want to do is go to the website. You're going to want to select what device you have, Apple TV, iPad, iPhone, whatever. So select whichever one, and then the iOS version, I'll just pick a random iOS. If you're doing an iPhone, let's just get to iPhone. I'm using the iPhone 5S. You would click 8.4, okay? And then when you select 8.4, it'll let you download it. And this will actually take a fairly long time to download, so just be aware of that. And so just download all those three, and then when you're done with that, let's move on. So here are the three downloads. You have the iTunes setup, the firmware, and the TaiG jailbreak. So in the TaiG jailbreak, all you have is the jailbreak, so go ahead and just take that out. So we have this, put that away. The iPhone 6, don't change anything, just keep it as that. And here's the setup. So you're going to click the setup, and I already have it on there, so I'm not sure really what's going to happen. It should just show the normal thing. But yeah, see, I have iTunes on there, so what it's just going to say is next, continue, then it's going to be finished, and then it's going to have iTunes. I have it somewhere, but I'm not sure. So when you're done with that, you're going to want to go on your device and do three things. First, you're going to want to disable your passcode on there. So do that. If you don't know how to do that, I believe you go to either in Settings, you go to either General and then Passcode, or it may be its own section. But once you do that, go to iCloud, scroll to the bottom of it, and go to Find My iPhone and turn that off. You're gonna have to put your passcode in, so be aware of that. Once you've done that, you're going to want to go to Settings again, go to General, go to Auto Lock, and make sure it's on Never. It has to be on Never. And lastly, you're just going to want to go to airplane mode. You can either do that from settings, or you can slide upwards from the bottom of the screen and it should show the menu with the Wi-Fi and things like that, and you can just press airplane mode. So once you're done with that, once you have everything done with your device, you're just going to want to open up TaiG Jailbreak, and it should look like this somehow. It's going to look like this, and it's not going to show it for me because I already jailbroke my phone, but it's really simple. It's going to show that you have the tool, and make sure you've already set up iTunes, so that'll be ready. Here's my iTunes, actually, I just found it. Make sure you have that icon, and it's going to say can't find Apple device, but what it will look like is it's going to show that it'll say when you plug in the USB device and plug in your actual device, what's going to happen is it's going to show Cydia with a little box next to it, and then it's going to say 3K Assistant and a little box next to it. Make sure, and you have to make sure of this, that you uncheck the 3K Assistant. Make sure that's unchecked because it won't work if not. And you're just going to want to press start, and it's going to show all the percentages. It should happen very quickly, and make sure your device is unlocked when, like, it's on your actual screen and not locked when you do this process, because I'm not sure what's going to happen if it's locked when you do this. But when it's actually unlocked, you're just going to want to press start, and it may stop at various points for a few minutes, but that shouldn't be a problem. Just wait and it'll go through, but it shouldn't take more than about 1.5 minutes. I believe it takes longer for iPads too. So that's all for this video. Sorry I couldn't show you on my actual phone because I've already jailbroken it, but it works perfectly fine. Just back up your stuff just in case. I've never encountered it before, but just in case anything goes wrong, make sure you don't disconnect the Apple device. Don't touch your device whatsoever. Don't press the lock screen if something looks like it's wrong, because it's not. So just refrain from any of that, and I hope you enjoyed this video. And this is Beast Mode, and I'm out.